Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Arden and Faversham, and today we get to hear from Mosby in Act 1, Scene 1, which is a very long scene. I warned you, and I'm sorry. But the important things, Alice is in love with Mosby. Mosby is in love with Alice. There are two men in love with Mosby's sister, Sue, one of them being Michael Bolton, who kind of made a deal with Alice that maybe they'll kill Arden if he can marry Sue, and the other is Clark, who's kind of a painter and who exchanged poison for the opportunity to marry Sue, because Alice and Mosby have decided that they need to kill Arden so that she doesn't have to be married to him anymore, so that the two of them can be together. But of course she doesn't want Arden to know this, so she's already had to convince him once this morning that yes, she does love him. And Arden and Franklin have gone down to the quay to run some errands before they're due to go off to London a little bit later today. So Alice and Mosby got this poison from Clark. They decided not to do the poison that you put in oil paintings so that the painting on the wall can kill anybody that looks at it. They decided instead for the poison that goes into soup or broth or any type of food product. And they're like, okay, isn't that great? Yeah, groovy. And as Clark is leaving, Arden and Franklin return from the quay, and they're like, are the horses ready? Alice, can you finish off our breakfast or finish making our breakfast and bring it out? And Mosby's like, oh, hey, let's talk about the deeds to the entire Abbey of Faversham that you just inherited. And as soon as Alice is gone, Arden is like, I know what you're here for. I know what you're all about. I know that you're after my wife, and how dare you? And the two of them get into a verbal sparring match. And Arden eventually grabs Mosby's sword and wields it against him. And he's like, if you come near my wife again, I'm going to make sure that you don't have legs to stand on anymore. And Arden this whole time is trying to play innocent and, talk him down and be like, whoa, 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 I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. But the two of them start calling each other names back and forth. And after Arden calls Mosby some particularly nasty names, Mosby says, Arden, now thou hast belched and vomited the rancorous venom of thy misswollen heart. Hear me but speak. As I intend to live with God and his elected saints in heaven, I never meant more to solicit her, and that she knows, and all the world shall see, I loved her once, sweet Arden, pardon me. I could not choose. Her beauty fired my heart. But time hath quenched these over-raging coals. And Arden, though I now frequent thy house, 'tis for my sister's sake, her waiting maid, and not for hers. Mayst thou enjoy her long. Hellfire and wrathful vengeance light on me, if I dishonor her or injure thee. So he is lying out his butt, is what's happening here. He's saying, whoa, 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 calm down, calm down. I'm not here to woo your wife. Yes, I was in love with her once, but that was a long time ago. It's not anymore, I promise. The only reason why I come over here is because my sister Sue works for your wife. So that's why I come over. I promise I'm not here after your wife. And Thomas, similar to what he did earlier when Alice had to talk him down out of his jealous rage, Thomas Arden is like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I forgive you. Never mind. Here, you have your sword back. We're besties now. Sorry about that whole thing. And Alice then comes in with the breakfast. Minder, there's poison involved here. She comes back out with breakfast, and Arden's like, oh, hey, you want to stay and have something to eat? And Mosby's like, well, I'm not going to eat anything, but I can stay and chat for a little while. So they sit down, and you can just tell that everybody's like looking at this like, is he going to eat it? Is he going to eat it? Because everybody except for Arden and Franklin knows that the poison is going to be in this breakfast. So Arden takes like one little sip and he's like, oh, this tastes weird. And Alice just goes off at that point. She's like, I can't do anything right. And nothing that I do is ever good enough for you. And you're going to say that I poisoned you with my cooking and blah, and poor blah. I should just, if it is poison, I should just eat it myself. All of this sort of thing, putting on quite an impressive show. Actually, to the point where Arden then has to talk her down. No, I love you. No, it's fine. No, it's great. I'm going to miss you while I'm in London. I'll write every day. She's like, you better write every day. I'm going to miss you. Franklin, bring him back quickly. All of that sort of stuff. They kiss farewell. Franklin and Arden go off, and Alice is like, that was Oscar worthy, right? Like what I just did there, that was good. That was real good. And Mosby's like, yeah, that was good. But what's up with that poison? It was supposed to have killed him. And she's like, I don't know. Are we sure that it was poison that we got? And he's like, if he'd only eaten like 3 more bites, like we were so close. We were so close. She's like, yeah, I know. But like, what do we do now? And they sort of decide that they might reach out to see if they can hire like a hitman in London to go take care of Arden, because they just want him out of the picture. But before they can like solidify a plan, Green starts coming in, and we'll get into who Green is tomorrow when we get to hear a monologue from him. So I will see you then. Mwah.